everybody. So tonight I wanted to quickly talk about the immune system and how it's connected to the adrenal health. I wanted to talk about it because this is the main thing that I see with client is they have poor adrenal function, and as a consequence of it, they have poor immune system. So there's a few ways that adrenal function or poor adrenal function can actually lead to a decline or a dysfunction of the immune system. First of all, when your adrenals are stressed, you typically have, as a consequence of it, an increased stress hormone in the body, cortisol, for example. It's higher into your bloodstream. So a high cortisol level lead to a decline, a reduction of the function of the immune system. So for example, cortisol slows down the mobilization of white blood cells to the sites of infections. So in other words, when your stress is high, your ability to fight infection is reduced because the white blood cells doesn't go to the site of the infection as fast as they could. Another way that the adrenals can impact the immune system is by affecting digestion. Of course, when you're stressed, when you're in this fight or flight situation, your body shuts down digestion. And when your stress hormone has been high for weeks and months, your digestion is impacted. So dysfunction of the digestion leads to deficiencies. So the acidity of your stomach is off, most likely higher, and you don't digest processed foods well, you don't absorb everything you eat from food, and leading to deficiencies. For example, vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin B. All those are really important for a good immune system function. So another way that the adrenals impact the immune system is by affecting the thyroid function. You know that thyroid makes thyroid hormones, right? It makes the T4 and the T3. So 80% of your body makes T4, but the body, the thyroid, the muscle, the brain, the liver convert the T4 into T3. So the T3 is 500 times more active than the T4. So your body needs the T3 to function. Okay, so a lot of people who come to me have thyroid symptoms, even though the TSH is good, numbers look good, but the body is not able to convert the T4 into the T3. And the reason of it is the stress hormone is too high. So when cortisol is high, it blocks this conversion. And your body is not able to make T3. And most medication that people take actually from the medical doctors are T4. So even though you take T4 medication, if your body is not converting to T3, your numbers may look good on your labs, but you still have thyroid symptoms, weight issues, hair loss, brain fog, and so on. A low T3 leads to a low function of the immune system. So these are the three main ways that the adrenals can actually lower your ability to fight infection. So how do we support the adrenals? A few things. So eliminate junk foods, processed food. That's a stress on the adrenals. So if your body is already stressed, cut them out. Your adrenals really like healthy fats, coconut oil, eggs, meats, omega-3, fish, seafoods. So your adrenals need cholesterol to make hormones. So if you don't eat or have enough cholesterol in your body, your adrenals become depleted and cannot make stress hormones, cannot make estrogen, progesterone, the sex hormones, and so on. And there's two nutrition that the adrenals really, really need to function at maximum capacity. One is vitamin B. I've talked about it before. So the real B complex, the one that you get in the store, is the fake, it's not the full complex. Vitamin B comes into 24 components. The one you get in the store typically includes 5, 6, 7 components. So you need the B vitamins from the foods. The best source of B is the liver. Okay, organ meats, liver. Eggs have a good amount of B as well. Okay, and meat, cheese, butter. These have the full complex B vitamins from food. Same thing with vitamin C. You need the C from food, the C complex. The ascorbic acid that you get in the store is the fake vitamin C. It's actually one component of the C complex. So vitamin C complex contains 150 components, more or less. Okay, and ascorbic acid is one single component. So if you take ascorbic acid from the supplements from the store, you're missing the 149 components. And the ascorbic acid by itself actually is a stressor for the adrenals. It can lead to adrenal deficiencies and imbalances into your electrolytes as a consequence of it. So B and C are the main thing when it comes to supporting the adrenals, and you get them from food. And there's other ways to help your stress, right? I focus on how the body handles stress, how the body copes with stress. But there's different techniques, different tools you can use. You can meditate, you can run, you can walk, you can do some yoga, Pilates, working out, lifting some weights, singing, dancing, journaling. I mean, there's many different ways you can utilize to help processing the stress. But at the end of the day, stress depletes your body of nutrition. And I focus on how to replenish your body with good nutrition and good diet. And one of the best diet that I really like to support the adrenal is the paleo diet. No dairy products, no grains. These are the main food stressor when it comes to the adrenals. So when you cut them out, you actually give a break to your adrenals, and your adrenals start healing and you start feeling better. So clinically, I really like this diet for people who are stressed out or are dealing with adrenal fatigue. So thank you for watching. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Don't hesitate to write a comment below. On this note, God bless you all.